Welcome, guys, to the season review where it's going to be brutal and honest. The One Day Cup competition, just remind everyone, we made the semi final, but when we got to the quarter final, because every team gets to that stage, we hadn't won a game to that point. So we only won one game in the one day stuff and one game in the 20 over trophy, which was very poor. A lot of people will be nervous if they're going to get a contract next season with the Hobart Hurricanes. We're looking to rip up a lot of contracts and tell people to move on, most likely. So the Sheffield Shield was our best campaign. I thought we were competitive in most games. Just a few of those losses could have been wins if we'd bowled just a little bit better in the second innings. But let's look at the player records for this season. Current year. The run scoring. Rooney, 917 runs at 38.21. Played the majority of his games for Australia. Sort of learning his craft there. Spence was good. 869 runs at 48.28. Horn was good. Harvey was good as well when he was there. Winters, good in the middle order. 500 runs at 35.71. Can't complain about that. Wilson was a bit disappointing. 478 runs at 29.88. Bukowski was injured for parts of the season, but he ended up getting quite a few handy runs. Good from Kelly at times. Corey was good as well, 131 runs at 21.83. The wicket takers. Rashid Khan was really good for us again. He got quite a few wickets. Rogers was okay when he bowled. Flint, 20 wickets at 30.25. Okay. Rickman, 19 wickets at 36.42. Hopefully he can lower that average. Kelly was good when he played. Yeah, it's a fair reflection when we finish. We're just not quite good else in that second innings, whereas those averages would be probably 3 or 4 less for each player. The one day current year, pretty much Rooney, 833 runs, 43.84. Horn, 400 runs at 57.14, outstanding season. Same with Wilson. McDermott, okay, 216 runs at 30.86. Delaney, pretty good with the bat. Thought Rashid Khan was probably okay with the ball, more so with the bat. Winters, a bit disappointing. So was Mackenzie Harvey. Spence, only 12 average of 12 runs per game. Average. And the wickets, Kelly, 14 wickets at 24.5, but look at the rest of the bowlers. There's barely anything there. A lot of scores over 300 again. We're going to have to address that again. We're going to try and stick with most of these guys and just hopefully they can sort of deliver. This will be for very, very average viewing, this one. Current year. Clark was good for us in that middle order for us. I don't know if I'll sign him again. Bukowski and Saunders and McDermott scored quite a few runs. Good averages there too. Like, you have to look on it. Like, the batting wasn't that bad. It's just the bowling. We're going to see some very poor bowling statistics coming up. But yeah, the batsmen, anything over 26 I'd consider pretty good. Yeah, look at this. There is hardly anything there. Stark barely played for us. Pretty much you're looking at Malenko and Fielding as your leading wicket takers. But you got to think Fielding's played a few matches for Australia this season. He got 5 wickets. So if you take 12 wickets off that, he's had pretty average performance. So you'd say Malenko is our top wicket taker at the start of the season. I'd laugh at you. But that's bad. That is absolutely terrible. Guys like Meredith, Flint, and Paris should be a lot better than what they were. The economy rates are poor. Flint was going to 10 runs per over for 43 overs. That is not acceptable. Yeah, with the 20 over team, it's just a case of probably only either keeping Archer or Clark, really. But yeah, expect a lot of changes from the Hobart Hurricanes perspective. I have to just probably look at struggling for the next couple of seasons. We have to get a lot of new bowlers in, and Yeah, harsh reality is we're going to be better at the one day competition too with Tasmania. Even though we made the semi finals, we played one brilliant game in the quarter final and eliminated Queensland. Sheffield Shield, making steady progress in there. Probably want to keep the core of our bowling attack and continue to develop them, and maybe try and pick up maybe one guy in that area would be nice. But yeah, this season, it sort of reminds me of a season with Northamptonshire when we didn't win too many games at all. We got relegated or something. We were down in the dumps. We had to rebuild from there, and guys eventually arrived at the club, and we built something. Like it is certainly possible. But harsh review. The Hobart Hurricane season was abysmal, absolutely abysmal. If this game had the ability to get sacked, I would have been sacked. That's how bad it was. Uh, yeah, brutally honest review. Hopefully you enjoyed that review, and we'll see you again for season 6.